Oh yeah, I am in love with my polycarb leaf. You know this one already, Lube Helios, but this sounds amazing, like super good. Let me type on it. So Tada 68 plastic case, it's a good start, but what about lubing switch? Do you recommend a medium quality lube? So that's the thing. Let's talk a little bit about the lube. So the problem that we have right now is that for switches that are no cheap or medium quality lube, it's all or nothing. Either you get Krytox or Tribosys, or you get nothing, and they are very expensive, right? One thing I did to try to see if there are any alternatives, let me show you what I ordered from AliExpress. Hold on. Do you only bag lube linear switches? Yes, I started off not doing that, but ever since, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago. Good one, Panda. The Crystal Lube is a lot cheaper, but yeah, I don't like it very much. And the problem with that is that shipping here to Brazil, and I'm assuming Peluti is in Brazil. I think he's in Brazil. Is gonna be like $15 or so, depending on where you buy. All right, so in order to see if there is an alternative for us Brazilians that would be cheaper, I went ahead and did some research on AliExpress, and I bought different kinds of lubes. This lube is actually used for magic cubes, not magic cubes, Rubik cubes. So this is for plastic to plastic contact most of the time. And I just realized that those here are way too liquid. I don't know if you guys can see it, but they are very, very liquid. So I doubt that those are going to be good for switches, but I'm still going to try, right? And those were like $1 each. So I bought 3 grades of this and 3 grades of another brand, but I'm seeing that those are very liquid as well, as you can see here. I also got 2 kinds of greases. So there is this one. You see, this is very close to the appearance of Krytox, but that means nothing, right? So what I'm gonna try to do, this was very super cheap. This was also very cheap. It was like $4. So I'm gonna try this on switches, see if it's any good. And I also bought this one here. This is for... So those are cheap lubes that I bought from AliExpress, admit, in order to see if we can find something feasible for us Brazilians to buy instead of Krytox. This here is for remote control cars. I think for the wheels or something like that. And this is another kind of grease. It's also plastic friendly. So I'm gonna be, playing with this grease here, those oils / liquids, to see how feasible they are for switches. And if I find something that is good, I'm definitely gonna share my findings. I'm probably gonna do that on stream as well. I just need to find exactly when to do it, but I'll do it on stream. So right now, Peluti, unfortunately, the question is either you buy Crystal Lube, which in my opinion is not that good. It's very different from Krytox, or Krytox. So you're running out of 3204? Yeah. I have nightmares of running out of lube. But anyways, I'll let you guys know what you know, the findings are about all those things. And if I find something interesting, maybe we can get some. Hey, Mr. Petrov, how are you? I am. And you know, I'm clipping a lot. Let me lower my mic. Hold on. Yeah, maybe better now. Let me know. So I was traveling for a month, and I was not paying attention a lot on, you know, mechanical keyboard stuff. But your article caught my attention. Very nice mod. And I know that a friend of mine did it on a couple of switches, and he said, I had some shitty retooled blacks, and with Mr. Petrov's mod, they are back to life. They are super smooth. They are buttery again. So yeah, that's very, very nice of you. And so I don't know if you caught it, but those things here are cheap lube alternatives that I bought out of AliExpress. Oh, you did a couple hundred times? Do you have a URL for your mod? Because I completely missed it. I wanted to link it to a friend of mine that is actually here at MIT. And I think you posted on Keyboard Talk. Oh, it was on Reddit. Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys, let's open it. Let's take a look at this because I think it's worth it. Let me see if I can share this with you guys. Hold on. Make this. And there we go. All right. So basically, I'm going to try to skip the reading and show the pictures. So the tool that he used is this tip for, or bit, right? I think you guys call it bit, for a screwdriver. But I think even mine, something like this, I think would help. Yeah, so this is what he used. And basically, oh, so I have to go step by step. Yeah, this is another one, 0.5x. So the two parts here, the leaf and this contact here, they basically touch. And according to Mr. Petrov, this is the thing that makes your switches scratchy. So when you see here, every time you press, basically this metal piece is rubbing against here, right? Now rest your thumbnail on the housing slide rails and then pinch the leaf using that thumb and your forefinger. So basically do a pinch. Your nail will squeeze the two sides of the leaf together. Got it. And then after that, you can see that, at least my theory here is that the angle that they contact now favors sliding, right? Instead of scratching and then sliding, it just slides. Is that a principle? Let me know if I'm tripping here, Mr. Petrov. So now there is a huge gap between the contact and this part of the leaf. So yeah, like this, they will not actuate, of course. So what you do is exactly that. You get that screwdriver bit. Hey, 159, how are you? Thank you so much for the tier 1 subscription. Really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so you're softening the copper a little and reducing the friction. Yes, that makes a lot of sense, man. This is brilliant. Like really brilliant. Yeah, and then you insert the screw bit, and then you kind of bend it back into place to make sure that when you press it, it will actuate properly, right? So then the two parts of the leaf make contact again, and hey, Dani Freitas, boa noite, how are you? And then the friction is going to be a lot less, making it super smooth again. That is the model leaf. It doesn't look that different, but will certainly, yeah. And in my opinion, the key is here, right? The way those two parts contact each other. And as I said, it favors sliding versus creating this friction and then sliding, which makes it scratchy. That's my theory. But very cool, very, very cool, very clever. I think if you have the patience to go through it, and as Mr. Petrov said, with time you kind of get the feeling for it, I think that can be really beneficial. Yeah, I bet it does. And I will do it. I have some scratchy retooled blacks as well. I will try to do... Hey, thank you for the follow, Undercover Brother. If you're here in chat, let me know. All right, and so back to the last subject. I was just saying that I bought all the kind of lubes that I could get my hands on from AliExpress to test and see if they are something that can be used as a cheaper alternative, especially for us Brazilians, because Krytox is already expensive by itself, and on top of that we have to pay double shipping, because most of the times we ship it to a proxy, and then from a proxy we ship it over here to Brazil. So and all that to avoid taxes. Thank you so much, Mr. Petrov. That's really, really appreciated. Thank you.